about animal.
Alright.
Miss. Okay, student. Miss will divide you into two groups. Each group consists of 4 people. Adriana, Diki, Rika, and Tanja. Please come to the front and please make a big circle in the facing inside.
Alright,
Miss.
Maju.
The rest are the second group. Eka, Didi, Cindy, Aris. Please make a small circle facing outside in the big circle in the group 1. Okay, Miss. Please come. After that, Miss will give you a question card about animal. Okay? Please group 2, show the card and ask your partner related question about the picture. Please group 2, show the card. What is it?
It is my cat. Thank you.
Student, now change to ask question. Please group 1, show the card.
Alright, Miss.
What do frog eat?
What do you want to eat?
Such as ants, worms, and caterpillars. That's right.
Wow,
Thank you.
it's true. Thank you.
Then, please each group exchange question with friends beside you.
Alright, Miss.
Alright,
Miss.
This group 2 rotates like a clockwork in a circle. When I say 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, Miss. 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, good. Next activity, please all students take coloring paper in the front of me. Before take the paper, please close your eyes.
Okay.
Start from here, please. Take the color paper in front. Next. Students, please look for group based on the color on the paper. Written in the front of me. Don't open the paper first, okay? And you all got the group? Okay, good. Now Miss will share with you all the facts about the group. And please open the paper that Miss viewed before. So here you are discussed who will read paragraph 1, 2, and 3 based on the number on the color of the paper. Okay? Okay. Next, the member of your group who get the part to read paragraph 1, 2, and 3. Please make in a new group based on the number you got on color paper to discuss. Okay, please find the one. Ten minutes for discussing. Please start in your new group. Okay. Okay, students, time is up. After finishing this session as a new group, each group member return to the original group. Please return the original. Good night.
Banjir.
Okay, students, and then please send your about this subject to your original group. Please use subject. Okay, and then group yellow, please explain and read the text about rainbow that Miss used before.
Rainbow. One of the impressive phenomenon and often we meet is rainbow. The rainbow phenomenon often occurs after the rain stops. Rainbow consists of a big bow spectrum and happens from water droplets with reflected parallel rays of light of the sun. When the sunlight shines and faces the water droplets, we can see a lot of colors because of this reflected parallel. The light faces and reflects like a light faces through a prism mirror. Rainbow, or often called as biang lala, is an optical phenomenon in the world of meteorology. Rainbow is a light with a lot of colors. These colors are reflected parallel into the droplets. We can see the rainbow of the heavy and high waterfall.
Okay, thank you group yellow for your explanation. Please read the paragraph.
How does the rainbow work? All the occurring start when the sunlight runs through the water droplet. Then the sunlight is deflected into the center of the water droplet. Before that, the light has white color. Now they are separate and change into spectrum color. The process does not stop until here. The separate color then separate again and by one from on the water droplet. Then the light turns into curve and now we can see and call it as rainbow.
Thank you group blue for the explanation. Okay, group pink, please read the paragraph 3.
Can we make a rainbow? Of course we can. There are two steps that we can do to make a rainbow. First, we can use water with spraying. We have been now that rainbow happens during the sunlight runs through the droplet water of line. When morning or evening, spray the water under the sunlight. Then see the droplet water which is flying. Spraying the water and we can see a small rainbow and can we through. Second, using the dish which has function to point the sunlight to the wall or ceiling of our house. Then see the wall or ceiling. We will see the colorful light which have color like rainbow.
Okay, thank you group pink for your explanation. Okay student, next activity, Miss will give you the hat number for each group.
Alright.
Student, do you know what we will go in today?
No, Miss.
Okay. First, please use the number of the hat.
Okay.
Like this? Yeah. Okay. Miss will give you a question to each group. How do rainbow from? Think about your best answer, and I will give you 5 minutes to think. your answer is personal, know its group, put your head together. Okay, next, discuss with your friends, show your personal answer, and give each other opinion. Alright, ladies. After discuss, I will call number 1 in each group. Number 1. Please, number 1, answer the question that missed you before. Number 1, please come. Answer the question that missed you before. This is due to the reflection of success receive group syndrome.
Rainbow are formed due to the reflection of sunlight entering through rainbow.
Good answer.
Good morning, students.
Morning, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Thank you, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Now we will read material about natural disaster. Before starting this material, I would like to ask, what do you know about natural disasters?
Miss,
Okay, Yudi?
natural disasters are disasters caused by an event or are series of events caused by nature.
Alright, does anyone know what constitutes a natural disaster?
Name is flood, tsunami, landslide.
Alright, you already know about natural disaster. So, I will divide you into two groups. This is group 1 and this is group 2. Then, I will give each other a paper containing problems about natural disasters. So later, you solve the problem with your partner. For example, group 1 has Achis and Surya. Surya tells Achis the first problem, and Achis answers the first problem. Surya sees, listening, and praises Achis. Then you repeat and talking turns. Until here, are you understand, guys?
Yes, Miss.
Now I share this paper. Okay, you can start from now.
How to deal with natural disaster?
How to cope with natural disaster, namely cleaning the surrounding environment, planting a lot of trees, and throwing garbage in its place.
I think your answer is good.
Okay, thank you, Surya. Now it's my turn. How do you deal with people throwing garbage in the river?
The way I will do it is to give a warning to the public or to road drivers who litter. You can make a warning banner with the words, "Those who throw the garbage in the river will be fined 100,000. This is quite effective to make people aware.
Okay, Surya, your answer is quite clear.
Okay, thank you.
How to deal with the natural disaster?
Dispose of garbage in its plants, plant mangrove in coastal areas, prevent illegal logging, and clean waterways.
I think it's suitable.
Thank you.
Okay, you have solved the problem with your partner. After that, please explain what your answer so that others group know what you answer. I starting from group 1.
To deal with natural disaster. How to cope with natural disaster, namely cleaning the surrounding environment, planting lots of trees, throwing garbage in its place. The second, how do you deal with people throwing garbage in the river? The way I will do it is to give a warning to the public or road drivers who litter. You can make a warning banner with the words, "Those who throw the garbage in the river will be fined 100,000. This is quite effective to make people aware.
Okay, thank you, Surya.
Okay.
Next, group 2.
Okay, thank you, Miss. The first, how to deal with natural disaster. Dispose of garbage in its place, plant mangrove in coastal areas, we prevent illegal logging and cleaning waterways. The second, how do you deal with the people throwing garbage in the river? The way to prevent garbage jumping in the rivers is that the community can establish a garbage bank. If each region implements this waste bank, the volume of the waste in the river can be reduced. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you. Okay, next. Floods are natural disasters that often occur in Indonesia. There are many rumors circulating that Jakarta is a city that subscribes is flooding. Have you ever heard of this issue?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Now you are in pairs to interview with your partner about this issue. Then clarify the issue and the other group will ask the group presenting. Are you got it?
Very Miss.
Let's start now.
What is the proposal flooding in Jakarta?
Jakarta has no land, so when it rains, waterways will overflow, and Jakarta has many rivers, so that it saves quickly. The rivers will overflow and flood, and the surrounding of is
Baswedan has not been ready to handle this practice, and several residents are going to be more serious about anticipating flooding, as he promised in this campaign. This is because the flood we can.
Are you finished?
Yes, Miss.
Now, please present your interview results. I'm starting from group 2.
Group 1 asks to Group 2.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the timings. What is the cause of flooding in Jakarta? The causes of flooding in Jakarta include improper disposal of garbage, with cases clogging of waterways, lack of drainage, flooding subsidence also often used, namely from Bogor, due to the location of Jakarta, area which is lower than Bogor and its surroundings. And how is government's efforts in dealing with floods? The central government and the DKI Jakarta provincial government continue to work on dealing with flooding in Jakarta. Various efforts were made to overcome Jakarta chronic problem, namely the construction of dams, normalization of rivers, construction of the Ciliwung drain, and the giant sea wall.
Okay, thank you, Udin. Please, from group 1, ask to group 2.
Okay, I want to ask, in the construction of a dam effective to prevent flooding?
Okay, thank you, Achis. Now I would like to answer Achis' question. I think are very effective in preventing flooding because they can accommodate large volumes of water.
Thank you, Udin.
Next, group 1, please present your interview result.
Okay, thank you, Miss. I want to present the result of our discuss. Why does Jakarta always experience flooding? I think because Jakarta has a low land, so that when it rains, waterways will overflow, and Jakarta has many rivers, so that if it rains heavily, the rivers will overflow and flood the surrounding town. And is the government ready to handle this flood case? According to an article I have read, the government of DKI, Anies Baswedan, has not been ready to handle this flood case. Several residents asked Anies to be more serious about anticipating flooding as the promise in his campaign. This is because the floods have weakened the economic activities of the residents of DKI. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please, group 2, ask to group 1.
How to prevent rivers in Jakarta from overflowing during floods?
In my opinion, during the rainy season, residents should routinely clean the river from garbage so that there is no blockage.
Thank you, students. You have already discussed about floods issue in Jakarta. Your answers are great. Now, Miss will ask you question. I give you 10 seconds to think. You write on the paper, then collect your answer. Are you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, the first question. What causes flooding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time is up. Next, the second question.
Nomor 4.
What is your solution when dealing with flooding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time is up. Okay, please collect your answer. Thank you, students.
Welcome, Miss.
Next, Miss will give you an article about landslide. Please read this article. Your task is to find points and underline what you think is important with your group maths. Are you got it?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, I start this article. Are you finished?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now please read the point of the article. I'm starting from group 2.
Forest is generally influenced by the strength of the rock and the density of the soil. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, next group 1.
Okay, thank you. The points I think and landslide can occur when water that seeps into the soil causes the weight of the soil to increase, then penetrates into the slip plane, causing it to move off the slope.
Thank you, students. Now, please form a circle. After forming a circle, Miss will give you a picture. In the picture, you find the problem and the solution by taking turns. Are you got it?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, I share this picture.
I think it shows about forest fires in mountainous areas.
Yes, that's right. This forest free seems to have happened because of people climbing to forgot the turn of the bonfire.
Okay, not only bonfires, but the most common case is cigarettes. So the solution to prevent fire in a mountain areas is not to smoke while climbing.
And don't make bonfires in an open place.
Okay, we are
finished. Are you finished?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now please write on the whiteboard.
Okay, Miss.
Miss Yudi. So far, you have been able to express opinions, solve problems, and think creatively. I think that's enough for our meeting here. And thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Good morning, student.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How about you, Miss?
I'm good, thank you. Today we will learn about imperative sentence. Does anyone know about imperative sentence?
No, Miss.
Okay. At first, Miss will be explain the definition about imperative sentence. The imperative sentence is a sentence that contains an order to do something.
Miss, can you give me an example about imperative sentence?
Yes, of course. The imperative sentence, for the example of the imperative sentence, number 1, please close the door. And number 2, please get me the glass. Number 3, please don't be in noise. This is the example of imperative sentence. Okay. And the characteristic of imperative sentence, number 1, use exclamation marks of the end of the sentence, yang artinya di akhir kalimat pasti ada tanda seru. And the content of sentence generally use application word such as come on, please, help, let, and extra, yang artinya di awal kalimat pasti ada kata come on, help, please, and let. You understand, guys?
Yes, I understand, Miss.
Okay, I want you from a group. The group has only 2 people, and Miss will be share a paper. Please read a conversation contains imperative sentence, and I will give you 5 minutes to finish.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, let's start, guys. Is it done, guys?
Yes, done, Miss.
Okay, I want to invite one group first, and please Okta and Rani come on forward.
Okay, Miss. Okta, please open the window.
Okay, Rani.
Thank you, Okta.
Rani, can you help me?
Yes, Okta, can I help you?
Please tell me the answer of the assessment.
Yes, Okta.
Thank you, Rani.
You are welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Rani and Okta.
You are welcome,
You're
Miss.
welcome, Miss.
And the last group, Ayu and Rinis, please come on forward.
Okay, Miss. Riris, can you get me my book?
Okay, Ayu, the red or the blue?
The blue, Riris.
Thank you, Ayu.
You are welcome, Riris. Riris, can you help me?
Yes, Ayu.
Yes, sir. Please tell me the answer of the assessment.
Yes, Ayu.
Thank you, Riris.
You are welcome, Ayu.
Okay, thank you, Rinis and Ayu.